I welcome the opportunity to speak on this resolution, Cathaoirleach. The Constitutional Convention represents an important opportunity to discuss change to a document that is so fundamental to Irish life. It's a document that guarantees so much, from our freedom of expression to the freedom of liberty, subject to certain restraints. However, it is not without its flaws. These flaws have been highlighted by many people, from lawyers with expertise in constitutional law to those who are directly affected by them, same-sex couples, for instance. I was heartened then when the Labour Party first mooted the idea of a convention that would look to this 1937 construct. I am glad that this idea is being realised today. I know that a series of issues are to be discussed, including the provision of same-sex marriage, amending the clause of the role of women in the home, and increasing the participation of women in politics. These are some of the issues I would like to see addressed. However, I do believe that the scope of the Convention should be expanded to incorporate broader issues of significance. I know that there is a provision in this resolution to allow for this, and I will work to ensure that this does indeed happen. A further concern that I have is that the Convention becomes a talking shop and that action is delayed on the recommendations proposed. In taking action, leadership will be required. I know, for instance, that the Taoiseach was very proactive when it came to his statement on the issue of same-sex marriage. He said, "I don't believe that it should ever be the role of the state to pass judgment on whom a person falls in love with or whom they want to spend their life with." I agree with him, and I agree with those other ministers who made very supportive statements. This kind of leadership will be needed if any of the recommendations are to be implemented. Otherwise, the fear will be that, like the multitude of reports on Seanad reform, the recommendations will sit like an empty flower pot on a shelf gathering dust. Thank you.